Hi.
Hey.
Oh, hello there.
I didn't know you guys were going to be here.
So we went to Disney.
We went to Disney.
We went to Disney World and we bought all the things.
We bought a lot of things.
Yeah, not quite all the things. We left some things there to buy next time.
For our next tour.
Yes, but we bought quite a few things and we wanted to share them with you.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to write down prices or remember prices or look up prices or look at receipts for prices because I know people like to know prices of things so that they can help budget their trip in the future, which is super helpful. So we will start with kind of the like free, inclusive, just things that you get for being at Disney World or things that we got for fairly cheap or because we had signed up for something else. Mm-hmm. Kind of the magical extras, if you will. All right, so first off is resort mugs. We did a split stay at Coronado Springs and then Port Orleans Riverside. So we did about a week at one and then a week at the other, and we did the dining plan at both. And so we got
a mug from each resort
for each of us.
The split plan or the split stay gave us two separate dining plans.
Yeah, you can't take one dining plan and overlap it over your entire trip. So we had to do two separate dining plans, make sure our credits lined up and all that perfectly, which worked out really well actually. And because of that, we got a mug for each of us at each resort. So we just went ahead and got different colors each time. And I think we already had two greens from our 2015 trip, but we really liked the green, so we got a few extras. All right, so next up is some things that we got while staying at Port Orleans Riverside. We actually walked over to French Quarter, which is the other half of Port Orleans, and we got some Mardi Gras beads and a little Mardi Gras coin.
Yeah.
Nothing special or fancy. They're just fun little things that they have, probably mostly just for kids to grab and keep them occupied, but they're just fun and they're good to put in our little, we have like a Disney box of random little mementos from trips, so they're fun to just put in there and include with it.
Yeah, not actual currency.
Not real currency, but actual currency, or which once was actual currency. We did our first ever pressed pennies and pressed quarter. It was our very last night, and we were in
the confectionery.
Yes, the Main Street Confectionery, and we were talking with some of the girls there. Skylar from the Main Street Confectionery.
Shout out to Skylar.
We were talking with her, asking her what the best pressed penny was in Magic Kingdom because we hadn't gotten a pressed penny on any trip before, and we wanted to go ahead and get some, and she said the best pressed penny is actually a pressed quarter. So we got a pressed quarter there, and then we had some extra pennies and quarters because it takes, I think, 51 cents to make a penny.
And then $1.25.
And then $1.25 per quarter. So we had a little bit of change lying around. So once we got back to the Contemporary after getting our quarter, we did a couple of pennies there at the Contemporary.
And I want to say that we actually, there was a woman sitting there and we asked her for a couple of pennies.
No, she just overheard us.
Oh, she just overheard us.
She just overheard us because we were like 2 pennies short. We were, I think, like a penny short for doing a second pressed penny. We had done the one at the Contemporary, and then we had 2 quarters, but we didn't have a penny. And so we were like, oh, okay, we'll just go up to the room, no big deal. And she was like, oh, do you need pennies? I have pennies. And she just like handed us a ton of change, and we were able to do another one. So that was really fun.
I really like the quarter one because it's like, we don't love the 2016 design of like, here's the annual thing, but I really enjoy like, this is just like a small enough memento that says like we were there in 2016.
Yeah. We have a glass coffee table that kind of displays random things throughout the year, like Christmas stuff at Christmas time, hearts and stuff during Valentine's, and for the better part of the last few years, it's just been Disney things. So those pennies fit perfectly right in there. Another thing we got at the Magic Kingdom was we ran into the mayor one day and got his business card.
Mr. The Honorable Christopher George Weaver.
Yes, he was very kind, really sweet. It's so much fun to interact with the citizens of Main Street and Hollywood and just chit chat with them, and they're just so much fun. I think so many people just walk past them and think that they're just, you know, people to kind of look at or who just dance and put on their show, but they're really fun characters and just, I think, part of the whole like experience of being at the Magic Kingdom and at Hollywood Studios.
On this day specifically, we spent like I think 3 or 4 hours just on Main Street. Like we hadn't even gotten to the Partner statue. We hadn't gotten beyond there. Like we just kept bouncing back and forth. So we saw the Dapper Dans like 2 or 3 times. We saw the Main Street Band. We saw the trolley show. We ran into the mayor, and he actually gave us this, and he said, "You know what? For being like great citizens, I'll give you this. It's a back of the line pass, so we could go to any ride and get to the back of the line." We didn't use it, obviously. We still have his card, but it was just fun. It's really fun to talk to these people. And
they're really witty, like super witty. They're hilarious.
The fire chief. Oh
Fire chief was hilarious. Oh my gosh, and that boy can sing.
Yeah. So yeah, really enjoyed this. I'm glad we got a business card. We know people in high places.
Yes. So yeah, be on the lookout for future videos with that whole morning at the Magic Kingdom on Main Street that Tony just talked about, because that was a lot of fun. Another just kind of free thing that you can get just walking around and doing different rides and things. We did the Enchanted Tales with Belle kind of show, and if you volunteer to be part of the show, you actually get to have a role in the show that you put on for Belle. And we've done this both times that we've gone to the show, we've volunteered, and it's fun. You get to actually kind of interact with Belle just a little bit, have your picture taken with her, and then she gives everyone who volunteers, plus all of the children, a little bookmark that just says, "You'll always be part of my favorite story. Love, Belle." And it's just fun, and we have a few other of these from last time that we did it, and I use it as an actual bookmark. Like,
I think I have one in my book as well.
yeah, they're just fun and kind of cute, and makes things a little more Disney while you're at home. Another little freebie around Magic Kingdom. We celebrated our anniversary while we were there, so we got our 6 years button and then a happily ever after button. So those were pretty fun. It wasn't our actual, no, it was our actual anniversary. The time before, we were just beyond our anniversary, but it's kind of our anniversary gift to each other was that last trip. But this trip, we extended it a few days to make sure we were actually there on our anniversary. Spent the whole day in the Magic Kingdom.
And they don't measure things in years; they measure them in years. So this is our 6th year anniversary.
Yeah, so that was really fun. And then Tony got something very special on this past trip.
I got a Galactic Hero on Space Ranger Spin. It was so much fun, and it was cool because then we got out, and this is my first time getting. You have to like max out the score on Space Ranger Spin, 999,999 points, the most you can score on Space Ranger Spin. Yeah. And I got it. They gave me a little shout out and gave me this free pin.
Yeah, and all of the pins, or buttons rather, at Disney World are free. They're just, they give them out. You'll see little carts with people passing out and making pins kind of throughout all of the parks. I know as soon as you walk into Magic Kingdom, there's usually a cart there.
If you're celebrating anything.
And then if you're celebrating anything, dropped. They have birthday buttons, they have special, like just I'm celebrating ones, and they'll write down your special celebration. So we saw lots of people who were there for like family reunions, and they got the like I'm celebrating button, and then just the cast members will write family reunion or Timmy's first birthday or whatever. Yeah, they're just kind of fun, and again, like kind of part of the magic of Disney, the cast members will see you walking up the street or towards their ride or attraction, and they'll just shout out, "Hey, happy birthday," or "Happy anniversary."
Congratulations.
And, yeah, it just makes you feel like extra special and recognized. And I know anytime we've gone to like a meal with a birthday button on, they bring you like extra cupcakes and things you don't need, but just kind of fun stuff. So that's always a cool little treat. Another little freebie, we went, while we stayed at Port Orleans Riverside, we went to the kind of bar lounge there, and this man, Yeehaw Bob, he plays piano, trumpet, sings, just is all out crazy
Has so
for
much
like
energy.
5 hours a night. I think it's like 3 or 4 nights a week.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like 3 nights
it's
a week.
multiple times a week, and this man is just always out there and always fun. And between each set that he does, he has like 3 or 4 sets that are about an hour long each night. He like poses for pictures with people, does autographs, and just like chats with you for a while.
Yeah, it gets to know you.
Yeah, we talked about like where we were traveling from, where we were going, and all this different stuff. And he was just like, "Oh, I've been here, I've been there." Like, this man has been everywhere. He's traveled all around the country on tour. He's done like USO tours with the military. He's done everything, and now he's just a permanent fixture in Orlando. Does the shows there at Port Orleans Riverside, and then does a lot of things with like local schools and charities and stuff. He's really cool, so that was fun.
He's been there for, I think, like he said, like 30 to 40 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Like, he's been there a while. Like, he's a staple of Port Orleans Riverside. So if you get a chance, you don't even need to be staying at Riverside, but you can still go to their bar and go see his show. Get there early and get a seat. It's so much fun. It's very interactive. Just a very cool thing.
Definitely fun, and it's kid friendly too. Like he sings like Disney songs and just normal songs.
Pop music.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Like way like super throwbacks, new current songs. There was quite a few kids there during the like earlier set, and then obviously as the night went on and it was like 11 midnight. It was more just adults, but it was still the same like clean family friendly show, which was cool.
Yeah, your kid wouldn't hear a curse word walking by or anything.
No.
It is still Disney.
Yeah, definitely. So that was fun. And then another thing that is also kid friendly.
Yeah,
I was surprised. There was quite a few kids here. We paid extra and signed up to go to the Club Villain event at Hollywood Studios during one night of our stay. Anyways, as soon as you get there at Hollywood Studios, you sign in. They give you, there's like champagne and stuff, and it's in the courtyard that sits below the Tower of Terror. So you're there like...
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yes, behind Rock and Roller Coaster. So you're there kind of at sunset. There's like the screams of the people on the Tower of Terror kind of setting the mood for this kind of spooky event. There's champagne, there's water, there's just kind of a light little cocktail hour as you wait for everyone to get there and get signed in. And they give you this little,
Welcome.
this, like
Autograph
just a
card.
welcome thing. But it has like your times that you're available to meet the women who are there for the night. And then inside is like the menu for what's being served that night, and then on the other side is the autographs of the 4 villains that were there for us. So that was a lot of fun. We already have, Dr. Facility is there too. I didn't realize that. So anyways, that was a super fun event, and we have a whole video about that too. But this is just like a fun little thing to have as well, and we just kind of keep it open to this side with just the autograph showing, and it's really fun. Like, these aren't people that you can meet in the park or during a normal, just normal park day. So it was really fun to get this chance to meet them and interact with them, and very cool experience, very cool event that they did. So another first for us on this trip was we got a couple of pins and a lanyard for those pins. We aren't certain that we're going to get into the whole pin trading thing, but we wanted to get a lanyard to kind of display the pins that we had gotten from our Run Disney race. And then we decided that we would get a pin for each vacation that we have there. So we got one special pin that we're going to keep, and that goes on the lanyard that we got.
Yeah, here's the lanyard we got. It took us a long time to figure out which one we wanted because there are so many options, and we weren't sure if we were like, let's go like all in on the pin trading or just like Lyndsay said, like just get a couple. But one side it has all the different characters.
It's like the ear hat version of all the character.
Like a Mickey hat version, just the ears, and then the other side is just like the classic Mickey ears. And then we have our 3 pins that we got for doing the glass slipper challenge. We already covered those in another video. But the one pin we got that we really like it's just kind of a classic timeless one to us. It has Donald with a Mickey bar and a balloon, Goofy taking his photo in front of the castle and the partner statue. It's just like all of our favorite things, like the favorite characters, favorite location, like
just the best stuff about Magic Kingdom for us.
It's just so
we
much.
spent a lot of time at Magic Kingdom on this trip, so
A lot of time.
that really like encompassed our trip really well. So
Yeah, not any one ride or any one thing, but just our trip.
yeah, so that was fun. And then we got a little doodad that hangs from the bottom. It's like their vintage Mickey little emblem charm, I guess.
The leader of laughs.
Yeah.
The king of cheers.
So that was kind of fun.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
It just kind of helped weigh it down, and we might wear it into the park a couple times, like especially once we do our future races.
Something else that we did for the first time was I did the Pick a Pearl at Epcot. So in here is a teeny tiny little pearl. Actually, it's 7 millimeters. So we met up on this day with our friends Disney at Heart, and Britt and I both did the Pick a Pearl at the same time. So that was just kind of a fun experience. Neither one of us got them like mounted into anything. I think eventually, if I find the right necklace or something to mount it into, I might do that. But
Yeah,
I didn't really love any of the options that they had there at the time. I'm really excited. I've seen dozens and dozens of people online doing their videos of them at Pick a Pearl, and I was happy to do mine for the first time.
We
was
did
fun.
that on Leaf Day, actually.
Oh, it was Leaf Day. You're right. Yeah.
So you'll have to go back in 4 years and get another one. Only on Leaf Day. can
Only
we get
Leaf Day.
pearls.
Okay, sounds good. That means we at least get to go to Disney every 4 years.
I'm down.
We'll be there a lot more than that. So something that Tony bought for me for Valentine's Day, which this trip was just post Valentine's and then overlapping our anniversary, which is March 1st. So it was kind of both of those big events for us all in one. He got me a special limited edition Valentine's Day Magic Band. And it is adorable. They only made 2,500 of these guys, and they sold out super fast. Like, he was lucky that he saw the email from Disney as soon as they announced them and was able to get them right away.
I think I actually saw it on Reddit. Somebody announced it on
is that
there.
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so it pays
Social
to be
media.
online. So adorable little magic band. It just has like different shades of pink hearts, and then it has Minnie and Mickey on this side, and then the castle on this side. And then it's adorable. And since it is one of the limited edition ones, it makes the different like noises and colors when you go through the Magic Band scanners at the parks. So this one, instead of it glowing green to show that you're clear to go in, it glows pink, and then it makes like a little smooch noise. And luckily it still has the price tag on it, so we can tell you guys. This one was $29.95, which is the price for most of their limited edition Magic Bands. They're usually around the $25 to $30 mark. And I don't think we talked about the prices of those things, but the lanyard was $9.95. The special pin that we got was $11.99, and then the charm at the bottom was $11.95.
For a starter kit, it was a little bit of like a startup cost, like
Definitely,
getting
but like
everything.
if you are wanting to get into pin trading, they have like a $19 like starter bundle, and it has like a couple of pins that you can either keep or trade. There's definitely options out there, and there are cheaper pins, there are more expensive pins. Everything at Disney, they have it for different like price ranges, different brackets, which is nice. Another thing that we actually got right before the trip was these silver Mickey ears. Mini ears, I guess, more so. Tony bought these the same time as the Magic Band for me. I do have the price. They're $23.99, which I think is kind of the standard price for most of their mini ears. So yeah, that is those. The Pick a Pearl, I think, was $17, or at least that's what I wrote down. Yeah, I love them. I had the black ones with the red bow during our last trip, and I really wanted these silver ones for this trip. So
They just go with everything you wear.
they do, yeah, they work really well. But also, classic black and red Minnie Mouse works with everything too. Definitely. These next few things we don't have prices on, unfortunately, but I'm sure
Probably
you can
$20
find
to
them.
$35.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Here are yours. So I got this tank top from the Magic Kingdom. It just has the like kind of blue, silver Magic Kingdom design. It's super simple, but really cute. I like it. And it kind of matches their like 45th anniversary stuff. It kind of has this style to it. At least the women's line of things do, which is pretty neat. And then the only other clothing item I got during this trip, we only saw it at Hollywood Studios at this one shop.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. It's this gray sweater with Minnie on it. It's just like a really nice lightweight, so it kind of protects you from
The elements.
those harsh Florida cold winter nights. But no, it was perfect. Like it was, and it's light. You can throw it on over a shirt.
You got a little bit bigger too, so you could like, so it was loose.
Yeah, definitely. I got it kind of slouchy, so it's really comfortable, really nice, and it kind of has this like, she has kind of a sweater look to her ears, so it's more of like a wintry look, in my opinion. They had it in a few different colors, a few different styles, but yeah, I really liked that one.
And then my clothing options, I actually got this like 3/4 length sleeve Walt Disney World Authentic Original Mickey tee.
Yeah, it's kind of like a baseball shirt.
Yeah, baseball shirt. I think we got this actually at World of Disney, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
World of Disney, which I actually got another shirt there.
Yes, you did. Oh darn, we didn't grab that one.
I'll go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. It's these fun, simple Adventureland t-shirt. Well, I got one of these. It's got the Jungle Cruise, which is one of my favorite rides of Adventureland. There was another one that was in blue for Tomorrowland, but we couldn't find it in my size. We were looking for it. It's probably there now, but
and we asked cast members. We went up to the like customer service desk, and they were like, "Oh, I don't see it anywhere." We looked on the app; it wasn't even listed on the like Disney Park shop app. It was crazy. So I'm thinking maybe it was brand new during that trip, and it just wasn't like yet in their system and all that.
But no, this one, I'm still really happy with this one, but I would have liked to have gotten this and Tomorrowland. I've been wearing it almost every day. Even though it's summer, I'm still like wearing it around the house.
It's like his summer night sweater right now.
It's just a very simple Walt Disney World hoodie, and it is so comfortable. It's, I think it's just like cotton.
I think it's just like a Hanes cotton sweater, like
Hanes,
super simple.
50% cotton, 50% polyester, but I don't know, I'm a hoodie person, and it's just super comfortable, pouch to put all my things in, like a kangaroo.
Like a fanny pack,
like a fanny
attached
pack
to your sweater, so it's okay.
Yeah, so it's not weird. But no, it's my favorite hoodie, and I'm really glad that we got it. And I think we got it because it was getting a little chilly because it was so
actually
February.
Pretty cold the night that we bought that, and I think I ended up wearing it that night.
Yeah, you did.
I was really cold. I think it like had rained, and we were there all day long, and we just leaving that morning we hadn't thought to bring sweaters, but so we like to travel light. We don't like to have like 2 giant backpacks with everything we need for the day. We figure if we need something, we can either buy it or we can go run to the hotel and get it. So he had spotted that hoodie earlier in the trip, but didn't buy it because we were like, we know there's going to be a night when it's cold and we're going to want that hoodie or the like special blanket that they had for sale at that point during their trip. We were like, well, we'll get that blanket if we actually like need it. And same with the hoodie. I'm glad we bought it on the night that we did because we were able to use it right away.
Next up,
moving along, kind of like house stuff, homey things for my homie. We're gonna cut that out. Dang, now we can't. So we were,
we're waiting for these.
We had to do it. I know everyone has these, so everyone's seen these already, but we were so happy to finally get them. We got all 4 of the Starbucks You Are Here Disney Park mugs. They're just super adorable, super fun. I love the like simple style of all of them. They include all of the park icons,
including the ears that have been taken down.
I know, that's
from
not
Hollywood
even here
Studios.
anymore. I wonder if they're going to change that mug now.
I don't know, and I think I could see them like not annually, but like every couple of years, maybe updating it, because like, yeah, things are changing on
Yeah.
that. Like, it's not going to represent Star Wars Land or Toy Story Land.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios can change a lot over the next few years.
Speaking of large mugs,
This one's Tony's.
this is mine. We try to get all our mugs in like sets of 2, so Lyndsay and I can both have one, and so we'll drink a set.
Yeah,
But-
we like to have matching coffee cups in the morning.
But we didn't like the other ones, but I really liked this one about
Yeah.
with Mickey that says you have a special way of making people smile, which I do, and so does Mickey. And it's cool. It's like it's kind of a matte look to it. Huge mug, like even bigger than the You Are Here ones.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy drinking out of this one.
Yeah. Real fast. The park mugs, I think they're around $15 or $16. I just have the like total with tax. It was $18.10.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to pay tax. So $18.10 is your out the door price on those. And then the Mickey mug was $14.95 before tax. These glasses from Epcot, we love so much.
I'm thinking of going for my shirt.
There you go, so you can see.
So yeah, we got these wine glasses from Germany.
Yeah, from Germany. We got them and we had them delivered to our resort so that we didn't have to worry about carrying them around the parks.
'Cause we didn't want them to break.
They broke on their way to the park or on the way to the resort. So when we went to pick them up from the shop at Riverside, the cast member was actually just getting like changed out of her Riverside costume to be able to go to Epcot to go pick those up. She was like, I will be back in just a few hours and have them. So the next day we were able to pick them up and they were in the appropriate number of pieces.
One each.
Because we got 2 mugs. And yeah, we were super glad to have them. They just have kind of the like pavilions of the Epcot going around and then like the reflection in the water is all the drinks that you would get at those. So we aren't huge drinkers or anything, but this was just fun and kind of symbolic of Epcot and just kind of a fun little wine glass. We got an in-room celebration during our one night stay at the Contemporary, and these little Mickey Mouse icon wine glasses or champagne flutes were part of it. So we got 2 of those, some like cheese crackers, some candies, and then
A tin.
a little container, and those little glasses. So like on Disney drinkware, we are good. We are set. And then kind of in that same theme is, and the Epcot wine glasses were $12.95 each. I think the Mickey Mouse icon champagne flutes and wine glasses and beer glasses are, I think they're all around the similar price. They have that style in like every type of beverage container you could think of. But obviously they were part of the in-room package, so I'm not sure what the exact price is, but they were similar. We got this Mickey Mouse wine bottle stopper. That was $12.95.
We figured if we're getting the wine glasses, we needed one of these to go with it.
And they actually sell that in a bottle stopper and corkscrew set for $10 more. But I don't know, the corkscrew, it looked like it would work obviously, but it wasn't gonna be like an easy day to open a bottle with that super flimsy corkscrew thing. So we didn't do that, but we did get some bomb chopsticks. We bought these adorable little chopsticks from the department store in Japan, and they were $4.95 each, like super cheap.
And I use chopsticks so well now. We use them at Thai food and sushi places.
Yeah, we totally took them on the go with us last week when we went out to dinner.
We got laughed at by our friends, but we don't care because
we were eating those noodles like crazy.
I kind of know how to like chopstick without them, but it's just so much more
They're fun and they make it a little bit easier. So that was pretty cool. So we love those. Those are a lot of fun. We also got some candies while we were at the Japan Pavilion, but we have since eaten them, so we aren't going to show those to you.
Got Pocky Sticks and Chew Highs.
Yes. High Chews were, I think they're about $3 per package, and it's like a pack of 6 or so High Chews. And then the Pocky Stick boxes are $4 each. But like I said, we already ate those, so
they're long though.
Don't worry about that. Other like home things, we got this print from Coronado Springs,
which has turned into our favorite resort. Like we stayed at 3 resorts and we just keep coming back to this one.
Yeah.
We booked a trip for late June and we're staying there again. We booked a trip for January for Dopey, staying there again.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's home for us right now. And we're planning on getting this in the other resort we stayed at, Riverside, but we forgot to grab it.
Forgot to grab it, and yeah, oh well. And then we were gonna get the contemporary one too, because we stayed there, but we really didn't like it. It was like mostly Bay Lake Tower, which that's not where we stayed. We stayed at like, we wanted just like the A-frame with the monorail going through it, and maybe some of like the lake, but oh well. And then the last thing we got.
This was $25.
Oh,
and then you paid 10.
Good call. Very good. And they have them in bigger sizes too, and they have them for like all of the resorts, all different areas of Disney. Like you could cover your house in prints by this guy. But like we said, we just love the Coronado one because we love Coronado. And then the last thing we got, these were $27.99 each, and I want to say the deal is 2 for $40 or 2 for $45.
Something like that.
Somewhere in that.
2 for $45 sounds right.
I think so. Like it's a little bit of a savings, but not a huge savings. So we got these pillows. We love these guys. We ended up getting 2 because obviously that way you read the like full sentence of a dream's a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
The other night on our couch it just says, when you're fast asleep, when you're fast asleep.
Ain't that the truth? When you're fast asleep, you're fast asleep. But yeah, we love these little pillows, and
probably gonna get a new couch just to match these pillows.
we might. Or a new bedspread just to match those. They have like Be Our Guest and all these other different themes and sayings on pillows, but we figured we'd start with these because we really liked the colors, and they'd be really cute and fun. And we don't currently have like a full guest room, but I think once we do have an actual like guest room, it'll be like a Disney Be Our Guest room. So that would be the perfect time to get that pillow once we have a house with a guest room. But for now, that's all we have.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions about any of the stuff we got, leave a comment below, subscribe. I think this is the end of our trip, and we're starting a new trip, or?
No, so we are posting this video instead of day 11.
That's right.
Because we didn't film it all during day 11. My mom was in town. We just kind of resort hopped, went all over Disney property, and we just wanted like a chill day. Not that vlogging is annoying or anything. We just didn't even bring the camera along.
I forgot about it.
We just were having so much fun with my mom, exploring all the resorts. We did breakfast at Beach Club. We checked out Yacht and Boardwalk. We went over and did the monorail loop, all those resorts. We had dinner at Wilderness Lodge, and then had dessert and saw Wishes from the Poly Beach. So it was like we saw almost every deluxe resort, which was really fun.
It was a fun day.
And just a ton of fun. Like I'm sure it would have been a great vlog too to show all of those resorts, but it was fun just walking around, checking out everything, just kind of exploring. So this vlog, or this haul, is in place of that day because we don't have the video and we didn't want to just skip from day 10 to 12 because that would be weird.
But next week we'll have day 12.
Day 12, and it's baller. So
day 12 we start getting it's just the 2 of us, I think. From there on, for like the rest of the trip.
No, my mom was with us for one more day.
That's right.
This next day we go to Epcot for the whole day, and then we go to Magic Kingdom later that night, and then there's a special surprise even later.
Oh yeah, that day.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're in for a treat.
So that will be fun. Those next 3, I think it's a 3-part for day 12.
The rest of our trip is like a 3-part.
Yeah, we're vlogging heavy from that on. We just put more time into focusing on it.
Tons of fun.
And yeah, like at the beginning of our trip, we were just kind of like, oh, this is interesting, turn the camera on. That's interesting, turn the camera on. But in future days and towards the later part of our trip, we were like, oh, now we're gonna go over here, blah, blah, blah. Really vlogging, so.
All right, but for now, that's everything we got from our February to March 2016 trip. A lot of fun trips coming up, and we're excited to share with you. So if you want to see more of those trips, subscribe, like, comment. Don't down. I don't know why I did that. Up. It's opposite day. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah. Bye.